Credit B presents Game Day. Hi there, my name is Danish, and here we are in hot and humid Mumbai, prepping for our next game, which is also going to be under the sun against a team that's in red hot form, the Gujarat Titans. Now, ahead of this game, we spoke with Captain Faf du Plessis and asked him two questions. One, about the opposition Gujarat Titans, and two, how rejuvenated does the team feel after that wonderful evening we had celebrating Maxi and Winnie's wedding.
Obviously Maxi and Winnie's wedding celebration, the boys enjoyed it, everyone dressed up in colour, there was a lot of dancing, a lot of sweating, so we were gearing up for the day game. Just took some of the attention away from the disappointment of the night before, which is always really important. You know, you have to find ways to get over something, and last night was a great occasion for that.
यार कमाल है आजकल सब इंस्टेंट है।
Not everything भाई, लोन्स लेने में हफ्ते लग जाते हैं।
नहीं भाई, अब लोन भी इंस्टेंट है।
Credit B. Loans anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, they've done very well, haven't they? They've played some really good, consistent cricket, and they've also won some really tight matches. So they're a confident team. But for us, whether we're playing them or anyone else, it's just trying to be at our best. And that's, I suppose, where we've had a little bit of inconsistency with not being at our best, especially the last two in terms of our batting performance that we put towards it. But we've had some really good conversations over the last day and a bit, just trying to make sure that we keep looking forward, keep making sure that we keep believing in what is in our dressing room, keep trusting the guys with the abilities they have, and play that style of cricket that is not defensive and doubting yourself.
Harshal, we're up against the Gujarat Titans and their finishers start at number 4. There is Hardik, there's Rashid, and the list is just endless. How do you prep for a team like this?
Yeah, I mean, they're a great opposition and they are all in good form, which is, it's one thing to have great names in your team, but it's one thing to have them perform like they are. So it's a great challenge for all of us, and we'll have our particular plans against each and every one of them, and we'll try and execute them to the best of our ability and see what happens.
Consecutive losses, and then we go into a day game, and it's really hot. Does all of this kind of play on your mind before getting into a big game like this?
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't. Heat does play on your mind because you have to prepare for it. You have to prepare your body to take this heat and make sure that your intensity doesn't drop because of the heat. So heat is a big factor that we prepare for. At the end of the day, whatever is thrown at us, we have to take it as a challenge and try and do the best we can.
Patel up against Gujarat. Who do you think the Gujarati fans are going to be supporting?
I hope me, but whatever the fans are saying, at the end of the day, we want to win the game for the team, and I hope we do that and get the ball rolling for the last half of the season.
Sanjay, so you've been a contemporary to Ashish Nehra. How do you see him as a coach?
I think you have far more experience of him as a coach than me because he spent a couple of years at RCB as well. But I know of him as a person, a very jovial guy, a very cool individual. I mean, that's how I look at him, and a wonderful human being as well.
So there's one stark difference. You usually see him animated towards the final overs where he's literally talking to everyone, versus you who just lets things happen. And then, you discuss things behind closed doors. Which one is more effective?
Everything, I mean, everybody has his own individual style, and there are pros and cons of each and every individual's way of dealing with it.
Right.
So I think it is all outcome based, in the sense that if the results go your way and you're being calm out there, they say that it's a calming influence, and if the results go the other person's way, like somebody chatting with the bowlers or looking animated, then the people tend to think, he's infusing energy, he's being
right.
giving the input all the time.
Right.
So I guess it is outcome based, but we as coaches mean well, in
Right.
the terms of wanting to give clarity and the inputs to the players, so that ultimately they have to go out there and perform. So I think the responsibility when the players are out there in the middle, it is the players' responsibility.
So now there's been a lot of talk about RCB's top order, and we're up against a formidable bowling attack. There's Mohammad Shami, there's Ferguson, there's Rashid Khan. What are these matchups looking like for you?
I'm thinking I have Faf du Plessis, who is the most proven performer in IPL,
Right.
who's led South Africa. I'm looking at a Virat Kohli,
Yeah,
who's probably the second highest run getter in IPL history. I'm looking at a Maxwell.
yeah,
So I'm looking within me. I'm not looking as to whom we are playing.
right.
And that's where our strength comes from, because if we focus inwards and we play our best cricket, that's what all we desire.
Talking about channelizing, and looking inwards, we saw you having a conversation with Virat in the background. Would you like to tell us what that chat was about, or is it confidential?
It's an ongoing process, because obviously we tend to we have worked with each other for a long amount of time now,
Yeah.
and certain areas, maybe mental aspects, or even how his game is progressing, where is he from a technical perspective. So those are the discussions which we have on a regular basis, and it was one such discussion even before this game.
It is super hot in the middle, and it's only going to get hotter when RCB and Gujarat Titans take to the field. So I'm going to do the sensible thing and be in the shade, just like you guys at home. Our 12th man. Sit back, relax. This is going to be a great game, and don't forget to support the team by watching this game on Hotstar and Star Sports.